There's a new anime racing game that should not be going under your radar. It's called Screamer, and I've been interested in this for a while, so when reviews came out and it got an overall 8 out of 10, I knew I had to pull the trigger and buy it. Because what makes this racing game so cool isn't even the fact that it's so anime, but how original they made the driving. You drive these cars with both sticks of your controller. It's a twin-stick driving game that's somehow mixed with Mario Kart. With incredible visuals and a banger soundtrack, all I want to do today is take you through a full race to give you an idea of what it plays like. Because if you try to play this like any other racing game, you will notice that your car turns very slowly. You're gonna have trouble taking even the easiest corner in the game, and that's because this game is built to drift. And if you want to drift, you have to use the right stick. It's a bit weird at first, but then it kind of becomes second nature. And because you're using the right stick, that means you have full control on how hard or how fast you want to drift. That already gives the game a unique feel on its own, but then you also have active shift. Your gears automatically shift up and down, but when it's about to shift up, you can tap L1 and it will build a bit of boost meter for you. It feels a bit like the active reload in Gears of War. But that brings us to the last unique system, which is the bars up top. On the left is your boost bar. You can just hold L1 to boost, and if you let go of L1 on the yellow bit, you will get a perfect boost which lasts longer. Using boost builds the bar on the right, which is meant to strike and take down other cars. If you successfully take down a car, you get some boost bar back, so the two bars constantly feed each other. You can also spend a bar of boost to put up a shield that will protect you from incoming attacks, but they can also bait you and make you spend the boost for nothing. If the strike bar fills up all the way, then you can activate your ultimate, which is overdrive. That sets your car on fire, making it go faster than before, and anyone you touch will blow up, but you will also explode with the smallest bump of the wall. Playing with both sticks, keeping an eye on active shift, and managing both bars as you try to race to first place, take down opponents, and protect yourself. It's such an active racing game, there is always something going on. And here we go. Shift, and let's drift here. And shift, and another shift, and bigger drift. Should have tapped the brakes there. We shift. We can't use our meter yet. It's on cooldown at the start of the race. We can make the cooldown shorter by building the first meter, basically. So that's doing some good shifts, slipstreaming. I don't know if drifting counts. Just drive well. There it is. Meter's unlocked. First boost right here. Sick. Whew. Oh, I did not use the right stick there. I don't know if I should. Definitely didn't feel like I needed to. We're off to an early lead. Not the best turn there. But we're doing a solid first lap so far. Second place is right behind us. Could be coming in for an attack. It's dangerous to spend all of our boost. That's a wall. That said, we do have an extra bar. Shielded. Should not have shielded. His charge actually ended before he reached me. This one we... Oh, hi. Tried to use the strike so I wouldn't have to turn to brake on that turn. Did not work out. Alright, just focus on shifts. Another shift. Get a good line here. We did not get a good line here. We got a better line here. We're gonna strike. Good shield by my opponent. I missed him, but that would be a good shield. We're gonna drift a little bit here, because last time we didn't. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that! What an overtake. You had to use boost to get back in position, but then I also have boost. In that case, I use a strike. But. Let's go. Good drifts. And here we go. Perfect boost. You can tell it's perfect because of the green lightning around the car. Let's get a good drift here. Sick. Let's brake on this one. Still not enough. Damn. Okay. He's coming. Alright, missed him, but it's okay. Let's go. That's a good line. That's not so good. That is beautiful. That is less beautiful. That shift was bad. That shift was good. We got it straight away. So let's boost here. There's someone coming, but we're going too fast. I suspected we would be okay. We're kind of in a dangerous spot here. He used shield, as I thought he would. Oh! Did I actually just push him into a shortcut? That's probably not the smartest idea. I tried to strike him while the shield was still up. If I waited a little bit longer, it would have been the perfect play. Nice. Big boost again. Oh, not the best turn. Not the best turn. Let's get a good line here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Even better. Let's go. Alright, and coming out of the... Ooh, coming out of the corner, strike him down. He's going to build me a ton of boost. I'm going to use to get out of this turn right here. I see a pink on the left side. That means overdrive. Gotta be very careful with overdrivers. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh my god, I popped it. I popped it. I was scared. I was scared. Oh my god, that's an overdrive. Oh, I started turning a little bit too soon. It's okay. It's okay. Turn here. Bad line. But we survive. Doing well. Probably the best time I've made that turn. I popped the shield. Scared of that boost right there. We'll drop to third place. We're leading most of this race, but it's never done. It's never free. Oh no, that is a mistake and a half. Try to recover. I did spend a ton of meter to do that. Hearing some explosions in the back. Hi, Aisha. Don't mind if I use you to build a little bit more boost. Here we go. And out of this turn with a perfect boost. Nice. Another Aisha up ahead. Oh, she's already done. There is no way we're catching her. 500 meters ahead is crazy. I gotta take that shortcut. As I get more comfortable with this track, I gotta start taking that shortcut more often. But that is a full race. Whew. And that was just a simple online race. The game also has a ton of single player modes. Story mode is probably the weakest so far. I'm not really vibing with the characters yet. Maybe that changes in the future. Arcade mode though is full of fun modes to beat, all of them with leaderboards. I really like Score Challenge because it's kind of a roguelike. After each race, it will ask you where you want to go, and the difficulty can go up or down, which will affect your score, but it's also a good opportunity to unlock new tracks and new drivers. Even a simple race can be customized with a ton of unique rule sets that you can then save to play at a later date against the CPU or against friends. Friends that you can play in split screen, up to 4 players. Yes, 4-player split screen in 2026. It is possible, folks. But speaking of drivers, they all have these unique traits that make them specialists at something different. And at the same time, they might have different sized boost and strike bars. Also, the cars themselves feel very different, so it's like having a big roster of unique characters, which is cool to find your favorites or to just feel some gameplay variety whenever you're done playing one character. And you can also customize all of these cars, by the way. They already look amazing, but you can customize them to your liking. And of course, crossplay. You can play against opponents from any platform. This game is guaranteed going to win Best Racing Game of the Year. Mark my words. The innovation in driving alone is incredible, but on top of that, they made a great package with all the game modes and features it has. And that is Screamer. It just came out. If racing's not your thing, I get it. But if it is, do not let this one slip by. For more anime games, make sure you're subscribed. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name's Globku, and I'll see you next time. Bye.